So a deck I just got recently. I am a Rider-Waite Smith kind of person in my background anyway. And this is called the Weiser Tarot. I guess it's by Weiser. I'm not sure the company's name. You can see the four suits inside there and an ankh. It's a nice box if you're into boxes. It was dented, of course. What box isn't dented? But here I've got them cards laid out the way I like to see them. 3 rows is a 7. And I'll do that for the trumps here. I'm pointing to the orange hair on the judgment card because I think the lighting's pretty good today. And as you can see, the royalty here seems to have different quality of tanning beds. I guess they maybe, without knowing anything, and I didn't read anything anywhere, are trying to be inclusive. I'm not sure how successful, or even if, given the history, how that should be done. I don't know. But in terms of the quality of the deck, the cards are nice. They shuffle okay. They get a little bendy the way I do it. But they're thick, but yet bendy. And they look nice. The colors are nice. There's a darkness overall to it this way. Sorry about the cursor. Is that in the way? No, it's not in the way. Sorry. And I like that purple that's coming up a couple times. And you can see the 2 different skin tones, I guess you might say there. That's the wands. And I try to give a sense of, and yes, I am talking over these because it's just easier to get these into 4K and not make as many mistakes by talking over it. But I was trying to show how they don't stick to each other. They're kind of matte, but kind of shiny, somewhere in between. There, I'm just reminding you in case I give a link to the wands that it's the Weiser Tarot. Here's the suit of cups. And the 3 of cups, I guess I'm going to point out something. On several of the cards, it's like this, I guess it's a faux, F-A-U-X, attempt at showing that there's watercolor going on because it runs outside the border around the inside of the card. Not a fan of the borders, but you can see it. In some cases, it's almost like a pretend ink ran out. Now, maybe it did, but I don't think so. These are probably digital. But the 3 of cups there, that's the box cover. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. Here comes the swords. See, kind of a purplish to everything. Overall, they're a little darker, I think. Did I say that already? I do like that purple, though. But they're nicely done. They're well put together, and it's only, I think it was less than $20 on Amazon. Would this upset some people? Maybe. I'm not sure. But there's nothing other than the coloring that's been changed that I can find, really. Oops, I bumped into them. So they do slide about a little bit. That's a Rubbermaid mat there, so it shouldn't be sliding. But this is the Pentacles. A lot of green. And you do lose some details right in there because of the darkness. If you're into those details, you know, in the 10 of Pentacles chair. There's the book. Once again, I think it gives a higher page number than it actually is. It looks like a 55 to me, but that's okay. How many pages do you need? All this information online. There is some recommended reading and some spreads. I didn't do that, any of those spreads. Let's see. Okay, it talks about reversals. Then it has something that's a little different coming up here. Where is it? There. The speculative meanings. I don't know. Maybe I've seen that before, but I don't remember in a little white book. You can see you get like 2 pages per suit. So not a lot. Not a lot with the major arcana either. Say not a lot. Just keywords and commas. So no pictures. Not that I saw. And then a lot of history stuff. Let's see. There's the cover. So there's that one picture. I think I'm trying to get the publication date 2022 by Red Wheel / Weiser. So that was the book. And now I'm going to try to remember this time to make these little chapter things that YouTube lets you do now. So you could get, if you don't want to see it the way I just showed it, which is my preferred way of seeing cards, then you could get to this flip through. And I'll try not to talk too much. That was the backs. And then I just put them back into the box that came in face up. So, and zoom in a little bit here. So hopefully I can get most of the screen just about the card. And the font down there is not the, the hand stuff that Pamela Coleman Smith Pixie would have done. It's some new font. I'm not sure about those lines. Is that to give it a 3D look? I don't know. And then there's an astrological and a Kabbalah. I don't, that's fine. So now in person, it's very orange. And the Judgment's hair is very orange too. So it's well done, like I say, but I'm not sure what they were shooting for exactly. But for people like me who collect these things, well, here's another one. The moon. The squiggle, the crap, oh darn it, line is still there in the sun world. Here we go, the wands. I forget how long this flip through part is. Woo! I think it's longer than the others put together. It just takes longer to flip through one card at a time. So I will try to remember this time about marking the places. You can always come back and do it. And hopefully this is big enough. 4K is more about horizontal than vertical. So more space is on either side of it than right down the middle. But there's the cups. There's the box cover. I'm going really fast now. 5 of cups. So sometimes it's like more detail comes out because of the color, and other times detail goes away because of the color. Or gets hidden. See, there's good detail there, good detail there. Swords. Yeah, a little detail seems to go away there. Page. Here we go. Here comes, that was very purpley, very air. Here comes the pentacles, very green. Even when it's not really should be green, it's still kind of green. 7. Well, right there in the chair, you see some of the details people go into are gone or hidden really well. There's a rabbit. And that's the King of Pentacles. And what am I doing? Oh, I'm trying to put it all back together as though you had it in your hands. And you probably should have zoomed out there, buddy. But he forgot. So now we're going to go into my little spread I like to use, seeing as nobody else does. It's like you're going across a river, an obstacle. And you want to see how it's going to go. Here's the 3 of Swords. That's our first card. We're leading up to the bridge, I guess you could say. That's appropriate. The 6 of Swords. Off we go. And that would be the water flowing under the bridge, you could say. The 3 of Pentacles. And what's this? Oh, it's the Moon. My favorite card. That's nicely done. So we got the Moon as the bridge. Now we're going to get off that bridge and see what happens. Oh, isn't that weird? We got the box cover, 3 of Cups. And it's going to pick it up for some reason. Try to make it focus better. There we go. That was good for a second. Now that's pretty clear there. Okay, now it's not. Camera does pretty good for this. Let's see. In the end, we got the 2 of Cups. That's pretty good. So hopefully I throw in a peace sign here because I won't be able to do it because I don't want to be in a squircle today. So there was the peace. So with that, I will say peace and just leave it on this screen for a little bit. And with that, take care.